It's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to my episode review for episode 3 and 4 of Infinity Train. They just aired, and they are even better than the previous episodes. Now, one of them is the pilot. It's redone for the new art style, so you have Articus and the introduction of that, the spider mask creature with the orbs. Again, I love that episode. It's what really drove my passion for this show, and it all started with that years ago when the pilot came out. Now, episode 4, brand new one, it's really good. First off, I got to say the world building in this show is phenomenal. And I said that in the last episode yesterday, but this show deserves a full run. And I know it's a mini series, but it really, just a short time, has built itself a world that honestly a lot of shows don't even touch upon for like 5 years. They don't get this good at world building for seasons, if not at all. Now, you start off the episode with her basically in an Italian car, but the people are flowers. And I wish I saw that episode too, because that scene, her adventure in that world seemed really good. The flower apparently was starting her own business. Her pasta had improved and all that. Like, it was really good. And then she came upon some monsters. Well, that was previous, but there's so many different cars in this show that literally they could do an episode upon one or two cars each thing, and it would be phenomenal. And I really do wish this was more than a miniseries. Now, the car she got to, with that the majority of the episode took place in, was this crystal, um, sapphire, like all these different crystals that basically was the whole world. Bird poop was a crystal. Birds, crystal. There was crystal people. This sort of reminded me of SpongeBob's Bubble Buddy, from that old episode. Um, but basically, it's her trying to figure out a song to build the stairs because the spider creature, uh, robot mass thing, came and destroyed the stairs when they went through the door. So, you have her trying to figure out a song. She can't do it. Articus can't do it. 1-1 can't do it. 1-1 is phenomenal. I'm just falling in love with 1-1 even more each episode. I just love the two sides, the really positive side and then the deep depressing side. And Atticus is just phenomenal. So you have Tulip trying to figure out a song. She sings every song in the book. She's sitting there going through lists. One about the pickup truck loves you too. Like, that honestly sounds like a country song, and it's great. But ultimately, her song has to come from her heart, and it's a classic 80s song, and she has to sing it, and it's phenomenal. Um, the stairs comes, her hand goes down to 89, so it's like it skips a lot. It's like key cars she has to get through before the number changes, I think. But the mystery is so good in this show, and you really don't know. She says she's been here a week, so there's a week has taken place over the course of a day for us, and it's just like, okay, well, she doesn't understand time on the train. We don't understand the time on the train. If it's a week in the real world or what, we don't know. She could get off the train Friday and literally it be like 200 years later and everyone's dead. That would be a stretch, but I mean, I'm not putting this show past anything. Um, so the mystery is really driving it. The character development, the characters itself is just amazing. The world building, phenomenal. If I was gonna rate this episode, I probably would rate it a. I would rate it an 8.5. I don't want to say. I feel like there was a few little slow moments. Yes, the humor was great, but I do feel like a little bit there was slow moments for this is fast moments in pretty much every other show. Like when Atticus is telling the people about the story and Tulip's making her ladder. it's needed. But I just am like, okay, well, cool. But I don't want to rate too high because then you don't know what the other episodes are going to bring in the next 3 days. So I'm doing this day by day. Tomorrow's will be a little late just because of some work things I gotta do before I get home, and the show's gonna already have aired. So make sure you hit that sub button, and like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.